Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to our channel. Ever since the reactions of the Imolite in the welcoming of the president in Imo State, the fact that there was almost 100%, compliance of the sit at home order being given, even though it negated what the governor of Imo State wanted, and that gave them a rude awakening. I'm talking about the governors of the southeastern zone. They now just realized that with the sit at home order becoming a norm, it was always a case of every Monday, but now simply because the president wanted to come on Thursday, the people just the IPOB made a statement, sit at home, and the people obeyed the sit at home order against the governor's mandate that said, look, you can go ahead, do your thing. The street of Owerri was deserted, totally deserted, and that was quite worrisome, and that is giving the governors now another reason to look at the issue of sit at home, and they are making moves right now to see how they can combat it before it totally gets out of hand. Don't forget, the power lies with the people, but obviously the game is changing, and the people are realizing where the power lies, but the government needs to check this before it goes out of hand. Before we go to the newspaper, like and subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button beside it. You see a bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as we update our channel on YouTube. Well, as we speak, the governors of Southeast are beginning to align. They are beginning to think of ways to curb this before it becomes a situation where they can't control, as the Anambra State government has directed banks to resume operation effective Monday 13 September 2021. That is another sit at home that the Southeasterners have made is now a norm. How will this bank cope? Let's continue with the news to find out. Well, Governor Willie Obiano gave the directive during his meeting with members of the State Security Council, comprising all security outfits in the state and heads of all bank branches in the state. According to the governor, who stressed that the sit-at-home compliance affects the gross domestic product, that's GDP, and the economy of the state, he pointed out that banks that don't comply with the directive will be sealed for the whole week. Hey, oh my God, this is not funny again. No. The governor, however, said that if such banks don't open the upper Monday, which is this Monday, the bank will be permanently closed. Yay! This is a serious issue. Now, the banks have entered this matter. He assured that adequate security measures have been put in place to ensure compliance, saying that adequate security patrol, not just measures now, but patrol, will increase around bank branches and other business ventures across the state. Governor Biano further directed that markets will continue to open, as well as commuters involved in transportation, and the businesses, asking people to have confidence and go about their business without fear. He further asked the bank branch heads to articulate their bank branches and relevant information to be handed over to the Commissioner of Police for adequate planning and entrenchment of security, as security operatives will be deployed early in strategic locations to ensure that people move about without molestation. Hey, it's a nice idea. Honestly, I like the idea. But this life is only one, sir. With due respect, sir. Hey, these things, if just recently, in fact, some hours ago, in one of the local government, in Oguleri, I'm not so sure now, a monarch was killed. He was going with his Igbo crown in his car, very fine car, white car, with his driver. They killed him, they killed his driver, despite the fact that he's a monarch, HRM, HRH, His Royal Highness. He died like a common man. Was there no security? What did the HRH did? We don't know what caused his death. But if they can bring down a monarch, who is an ordinary banker now? Who is a common man on the street that they cannot bring? You see this fight, they should try and avoid the citizens. They should not bring citizens into it. It's not the citizens' fault. They should see those who they say want to sit at. Why not deal with them? Leave the populace alone. Because the truth is, not that they are bending the hands of the bank now. Say if you don't open now, if they open, the whoever it is, I don't know who are those that actually enforce this sit at home. If they open, and what if ever the next thing we hear is UGM? Who is UGM? We don't know. Several members in Nnamdi Kanu have said that they are not the UGM. And even Governor Opuzodema at some point even acknowledged that these guys are these UGMs, these faceless guys are they're not hypobians, they're actually politicians, or people being sponsored by politicians. So you just see that there's conflicting result about the conflicting, report about this UGM. Now, if they go at the safest place to stay on Mondays, looks like it is sitting at. I'm just being factual here. I'm just using my common sense. When there's a fight between the grass, the two elephants, it's the grass that suffer. Which one concern citizen? If you stay at home, nothing will happen. The truth of the matter is, when you stay at home, there's nothing like stray anything. There's no stray bullet anywhere that will come to you. But when you go out like that, say, who asked you to come out? Why did you come out? Why did you not come out? Don't touch him. Don't touch her. Before you know it, something has happened. The person has got to hospital. The person is dead. Sometimes in the bid of that rancor, why are you coming out? Some people will just cover themselves and call themselves UGM. Some people even use that period to perpetrate all manner of crime, so they can just heap it up on some persons, saying it is because they said they sit at home that it is them. So you see, sometimes to a greater extent, it looks safer to stay back at home. Except, over time, the challenge we have right now, it's not because the people can't come out. So honestly, they can with the right motivation. But it looks like at some points too, the people want to even stay indoors. Those who want to stay indoors seem to feel like staying indoors. But even those who say, okay, I don't want to stay indoors, I want to go for my business ventures. Over the months, over the years, we have seen what bandits have done. The highest they do is 1 minute silence. The person who have gone has gone. Oh. There's no duplicate. If this life have there's two lives, or they say cat with 9 lives. One can play with one, so that after playing one, you learn your lessons. So that with the next one you're coming with your life, you will not play with it. But this life is only one. So you don't play. It's not something you go and do testing, mic 1, 2, 3. You don't test with your life, because if you miss it, it's gone. So you see why some people will still prefer. Now they are putting the bank corporate organization into bear. They are telling them that if you don't open and seal you up for 1 week, or to God knows when, it's a serious matter, because if a bank does not open for 1 week, that's good business wasting. That's good profit loss moving. Now if they say, okay, let's obey the governor of the day, which makes a lot of sense, being that the chief security officer, how much of security, police security, will they deploy? Okay, if you finish deploying security in the bank for the bank staff, the people who will come and put the money and withdraw the money, are they going to come out? That's another thing. Because if the bank open and nobody's coming to see open, check their businesses, it's as good that they just open for nothing. That's like a technically off day for them. And if they open up and the people therein are not even willing to come up for fear of their own head, it's enough find out from the activities of the people don't even trust that their lives are safe or secured in the dispensation, and that is a question mark. I feel that there's more to be done. I feel they should engage the people who are involved and see how they can, bring this whole thing to normality, or else one way or the other, the Igbo's economy is still being affected one way or the other. Let's